Now that we've covered logos and corporate identity, a more commonly known need for brand continuity, let's explore establishing brand with photography and image manipulation. Photography is a way that a company or any organization really can establish their brand with a style of photography that they use. We're going to review 3 examples of photography branding. One is going to be a kind of an edgy noir thing. The second one is going to be more of a using corporate, tying in corporate colors or corporate identity, the logo, into the image photography. And the third is going to be just making sure that the imagery and the quality of the imagery and the color balance, most especially of the imagery, is all consistent. So first, let's take a look at the noir style. We'll go to Bridge. And so here's a batch of photography. Now in this particular case, a lot of the photography is stock photography. And most of us graphic designers know that the dilemma with using stock photography is just the wide range of styles, lighting, and effects that are being applied to these photographs make them incoherent with each other. In this case, you can see this top one up here is very kind of new. It has kind of a noir lighting, but it's not. The colors are really saturated and like that. This one has the environment, the kind of environment that we're looking for. This one's really high key and not very dramatic. This one's also pretty high key and not very dramatic. This one has the drama that we like. It has the lighting that we like, but it's still not quite there. And this last one is just, it's a symbolic image that we're going to use, but it needs to be shifted over more towards our noir. Now let's take a look at the post of that. So there you have the post. So now you can see each of these images have been edited so that they have a coherent whole. We didn't want to go quite black and white, which is more of a noir style. We wanted to bring a little bit of a new millennium edge to it, using some of the high def techniques that have been used lately. And we also wanted to bring the drama into each one of these images. So if we go to the all, we can talk to them, speak to more how they are comparisons. So you can see in this one, we actually took almost all of the color out of it, bringing it almost to black and white. We left a little bit of a blue. You can also see some of the warmth in some of the brickwork and so forth. This one, by adding the shadowing in the sides and a very, very dramatic color edit, but we still left some of the flesh tones in there because that's going to be part of our brand. Is the flesh tones want to have a good, clean, edgy but flesh tone color. So you can see this guy is a completely different picture, has a completely different edge to it. And you can see this one is no longer a high key image. Now it's a much more dramatic image. The details are much more enhanced, and it has that noir. It goes from a very kind of almost curious look to kind of a spy novel kind of a look. And this one actually didn't need all that much work. It just wanted to be brought into the color scheme and the same color editing with the desaturated reds, etc. And this one, you can see that it's a very different image. The lighting is really perfect in the original image, but we tied in the blue back here. We got the flesh tones where we want them to be consistent with the other ones, and it has the drama of the lighting. But that was the most important piece about this one.